Hi there, my name is Todd McPhee. I'm with the Lateral Connection. Today we're going to talk about installing a 2-inch IPS curb stop. On these valves, you'll see a flow arrow. If you look closely there, that will show the direction of the flow, which the valve should be installed. So typically on the non-flow side, you'll have a floating seal carrier, and then there's a molded place on the valve body for the side that the flow pushes through. To install the valve, basically you would take your pipe, you get a nice square cut. Then you need to put a bevel on the outside of your pipe. Doesn't need to be much. You can see the little edge there. That's all you need. You would take your valve, back it off till the nut is loose. I don't recommend taking the fitting apart. Take your beveled pipe, push it in once. You'll feel it hit the O-ring. Make sure you push it by a second time to the stop in the base of the valve. Then you tighten it down by hand, and then you're going to put a wrench on it to get it tight. It's very important when you wrench down the valve that you back wrench this union nut. The valves come factory tightened, so they're in the proper position, so they're not putting too much pressure on the ball. So you'll put your wrench on the valve, the back wrench, and then your other nut wrench will go on the compression nut. Take it down till it's tight. It may vary. It may not, depending on the SVR of the HDP you're using and the time of day you're installing it, but make sure it is tight. Once you have that tight, you have a fully pressure rated joint to 200 PSI, and it is fully restrained. At this point, your handle is a quarter turn. You can operate it, that's all it takes is a quarter. It does have a ratcheting mechanism in there. In case you overturn it, you'll start to hear clicking. It's like similar to the gas tank on your car. That concludes our video installation of a curb stop. If you have any questions, please contact the Lateral Connection.